All right, I'm 365 Days of Horsemanship. So, quite a good day today. I'm quite pleased with myself. I came up, I'm in between night shifts, so I didn't really have much time. I need to cook some dinner tonight as well. And so I was kind of thinking in the morning about how I was going to run it and what I was going to do. And yeah, and actually I'm really pleased with how it went. I did about 20 minutes with Lawrence, still working with this new pattern of playing with supportive leadership that's much more at the touching distance and much more playful. And I'm practicing like pushing on certain areas just really lightly and then coming away and pushing somewhere else, coming away, and waiting for good moments from that to take a pause and then go to the scratching. So I think that's going okay. I think I would like some reassurance with it, because I feel like I've put so much time into this where I unknowingly was putting things in that I didn't want to put in and reinforcing them over and over again. So I'm thinking about potentially recording it and actually sending it to Elsa for a consultation, because she does do like private video consultations where you send her a video and then she'll look at it and send you some feedback. So I'm thinking about just doing that, because I just really feel like I want her to see exactly what the pattern is with us, and just give some advice on what she's seeing in my timing and my feel, and make some slight adjustments that I'm sure, because that is what always happens, everything will be magically amazing. And I'm really ready for everything to be magically amazing with the scratching now. Like, I'm really ready to stop going around in circles with it. So we will see. Yeah, but I think it's good. I feel good about it. I definitely feel like two things are happening from it, which is the quality of his engagement in the scratches is increasing. I think he's enjoying them more when they're happening. He's much more curious, the eyes are going, the ears are going, rather than before when he's just like shut down, just like dissociated being scratched. Now it's like he's a lot more engaged in it. The other thing that has happened is I think that he is generally more curious during the sessions. I think he's like waking up into this problem solving mindset where he's like trying to work out the game a little bit. So I feel like we're in a good window for me to really refine the game I'm actually playing and make the answers really clear and fair and something that's going to work for both of us long term. So I think it's a good time to speak to Elsa about it. So yeah, so that's good. So I felt good about that session. I left it in a really good place, and that I was really pleased with. We'd done some nice scratching, then we had an environment focus, and then a herd focus, and then another environment focus, and I was like, I'm leaving, because otherwise the next focus is going to be the scratching. And that often happens. I'm still often late, and I think that's just me needing to tame my wild. It's literally just that, like, I just want to absorb every single second of not having to scratch him. Because I really am bored of it. And I know that actually I need to break through that feeling in myself and really commit to like doing it more and more, because actually that's the way to doing it less. So yeah. So I'm often late where I'm like, oh, we're thinking about something else that's so nice. Let's just see, oh shit, now we're back on it again. So yeah. But it's fine. It's good. I feel good about it. We're just going to keep going with it and see where it goes. Then Mia, I just did about 15 minutes. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with her. I actually was running ahead of schedule, which is lush. Actually love being ahead of schedule. I used to be late all the time. I felt like I was constantly late. And I think this last year or two, I've really worked out how to do better time management to a place where I'm not always late for everything. So today I was running a bit early, which was nice, and as I had like almost 45 minutes before I was like, no, I really need to go. And so I was kind of like loosey-goosey with it, like, well, let's just see, like, if she's really keen to come up, then we'll come in the arena and we'll do some walking and trotting, because I feel like I want her to move in as many sessions as possible while she's in the bigger field with all the grass. But I also was kind of like, originally I'd planned this shorter session where I just worked on the feeling around the halter and just lifting the head up and going back into flow and eating and lifting the head up, and so that I worked on that instead, because she wasn't really super into, like, the day before she'd like come right up to me and I'd been able to halter her straight away, so that didn't happen today. So I just went over and started playing with the haltering, and I think I did better with my feel of asking for a little bit more, keeping the pressure on to ask for her to really engage with me and have that moment of actual curiosity, rather than like lifting her head up in irritation that I've interrupted her from the food. Because at first it was soft, and then it went to being, how little can I do to get Lucy to go back into flow, which is obviously the wrong mindset. So then it's like, okay, now I'm ending up rewarding the movement rather than getting the mind, and actually getting that moment of curiosity. So then it's like, I'm going to put a little bit more pressure on to see if we can get to that better feeling, which worked actually quite well, quite nicely. And I had a couple of nice ones where she really like came over and was like, you know, nuzzled at my hand a couple of times, this and that, whatever. And so, yeah, so I left it on a good one after one of those. And I was getting a bit tired as well. I feel a bit tired now, so gonna go home. I might have my nap now. I want to have a really long nap before my night shift tonight, so I'm not too tired, because I was quite tired yesterday and the day before. And I'm at a tired time of the month, so I just want to look after myself as well so I don't burn out. I think I'm really starting to understand this idea that, like, if I don't look after myself, like, that's where I fall off this train of being able to turn up and show up emotionally and like be in a sound and a solid mental place. I'm just like not exhausted, you know. So yeah, just learning actually how important it is to prioritize myself first if I want to be able to give the quality to the horses. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, do all that. On a slight side note, which I'm really pleased about, this will be my third day in a row waking up, making myself tea and doing my yoga. And I'm really happy about that. It's a really nice way for me to start the day. Really helps me connect with my body. I love tea in bed in the morning. I've got a teas made, which I love. And yeah, so I'm on a good run at the moment. See how long I can keep it up before something trips me up, and then I'll see if I can learn from it and learn how to get back on the train even better.